Yo, Megan, what's for lunch?
Steak sandwiches.
Let's get cooking.
I'm a private chef, cook for money, yeah.
Guys, welcome back to What's for Lunch. Megan making money. Welcome to the kitchen.
I'm super excited. I'm hungry and I'm ready to eat.
Well, good. You're in the right place. So, steak sandwich. We're keeping it pretty simple. We have some nice rustic French bread, New York strip steak, a little burrata cheese, and I have some arugula. And we're gonna pickle up a shallot. Pretty simple. We're not, reinventing the wheel with this one. Just easy, good steak sandwich. Let's get started. Can you peel that for me?
I can.
And we're also gonna fry up some of the garlic here. I'm gonna make a little garlic crisps. Like
Oh,
chips,
yum,
basically.
okay.
Just a little bit of crunch. We're kind of freestyling this because steak sandwich isn't really, like I said, it's not that complex. So I'm gonna infuse some blueberries with that shallot.
Oh,
We're gonna make a little
yum.
quick pickle vinaigrette for that and for the dressing for the arugulas. Steak sandwiches, do you eat them a lot? Is it something you make?
I like to do with like leftover steak. It's like my favorite thing to do. If I know that I'm gonna want steak sandwiches, I'll always do it like more of the rare side.
Okay.
So the next day it's not like completely overdone
Do you
and tough.
keep it cold though?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cold steak sandwich. Yeah, those are nice. Steak's the best leftover. You can do steak and eggs in the morning.
Oh, yeah,
With
so good.
breakfast, and then steak sandwiches. So for this, we're gonna go as thin as possible. And there, we're done. We're done.
My hands are so sweaty.
Okay,
just watching you do
from
that.
watching
Yeah,
that?
looks like something that you could use easily in a horror movie or torture in general.
Okay, so we're gonna do the shallots in there, a little bit of sweetness from the blueberries, and then we're gonna cover this with some vinegar. So it's gonna quickly pickle, just take some of the rawness out of that shallot while we do everything else.
How long does it take to do a quick pickle?
Like 10 to 15 minutes, honestly, the vinegar will start breaking it down. It'll start getting a little softer, a little less harsh, take some of that bite out. If you wanna slice this in half,
Okay.
and look at that, you're a pro, hand on top, great slice right there. Do you cook a lot for your family? Like, are you cooking every night almost?
I try to. If I can get home and have enough time to throw something decent together, I would much rather have them have a nice whole meal whenever I get home. My mom always cooked no matter how busy she was, so I
That's nice.
kind of take after that. Let's see if I have time to make a nice good meal for them.
So these are gonna go quick.
You don't want it to get bitter.
You don't want it to get bitter, so just until it starts to turn light brown. And that'll be that.
It already smells so good in here.
Yeah, garlic will do that. What's your go-to quick meal if you're cooking for the kids? Like, what can you throw together fast?
Chicken, fajita or quesadilla.
Ooh, okay.
We do a lot of that fajita taste to it. They just love. They love tortillas.
So the steak, it's very easy. You're just doing salt on each side, and then we're searing it just to get that nice medium rare. And here I'm just going with avocado oil, nice high smoke point.
A lot of people also over-season steak. All you really need is salt.
All you need is salt. I don't even do pepper unless I'm doing it on the grill. People go back and forth. The debate never ends. It can burn and turn bitter. So I like to do just salt, and I'll crack some fresh pepper on the slices, but I don't mind. I don't like pepper on steak. And then salt the other side. We'll let that go. It won't touch it. We'll have a beautiful medium rare steak. A little Dijon mustard and mayonnaise. Just a little olive oil on this. We'll toast it up. You're from Louisiana.
Yep.
You do a lot of gumbos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's your go-to Louisiana Southern Creole dish if you have to pick?
If I have to pick, I do love my gumbo.
We should do a Southern episode.
I would love to.
You can check. Look, you have a beautiful crust on that. This is a little olive oil and lemon juice mixture. So a little bit of that in there. And then we're gonna take a little bit of our vinegar from this pickling.
Love that.
A little blueberry vinegar in there. We'll just go pepper, salt. That's our mix there.
Beautiful.
Steak is done. We're gonna let that rest for a little bit. We have a nice toast on the bread that's perfect right there. I'm just gonna spread this nice Dijon and mayo mixture on this. We'll slice that steak up and then we'll call it good. That's a great sound right there.
Yeah, it is. As far as cooking goes, what do you think mayo is the most versatile? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. That's why I've never understood people that don't like mayonnaise. I'm a huge, I
love mayonnaise. I don't want to say there's not a taste, because there's definitely a taste, but it's you need a little something on your sandwich to help it slide down your throat.
Yeah.
I call mayonnaise gross enough food lube. It just helps go down the throat.
Oh, that's unpleasant. I don't know if I love that. I can't unhear that. So every time I see mayonnaise now, I'm gonna think food lube.
But it works.
I hate that. God damn it. All right, let's build this sandwich. We're gonna go with the lettuce mixture first, so it kind of holds. There's a little bit of a barrier. The bread doesn't get soaking wet with the cheese and the steak. And I like super thin for steak sandwiches, so you're not chewing on a chewy piece. And that's why I picked a strip too, because there's less fat. Like a ribeye would be a little too fatty to have in a sandwich, unless you cut it the right way.
Right.
And now I left this more on the medium, the rarer side, which is where I like it. We have good prime beef right here.
And my mouth's still watering.
And the salt just on that sliced steak. Beautiful. And then some burrata, and this we're just gonna pull.
Burrata's so good.
So good.
So good.
So good. And then just a couple of these shallots now that have pickled. Beautiful. And then a little bit of those garlic crisp on top. And we have here, Megan, a delicious steak sandwich. Now, for the sandwich, for the coup de grace. Cheers.
Oh, I'm falling out. Cheers.
All right, guys, that's gonna do for this episode of What's for Lunch. Thank you so much, Megan. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
It's really good.
Good, right?
Really good.